All right, we are here. It's nearly the end of the year. It is nearly Christmas time.
Can't wait.
I'm so excited. So, welcome to this week's edition of Deals Revealed, top restaurant news, sales listings, and franchise opportunities from We Sell Restaurants, the nation's largest restaurant brokerage firm. I'm Robin Gagnon.
Hey there, I'm Rob Morrison. We're bringing you the biggest news of the week. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or even join our brand as a franchisee, this is the place to be.
It will pay off. Spend some time with us. We're going to talk about everything from new listings to insider tips on what's moving in the market. Drop your questions in the comment and we will answer them live.
Yeah, if you're watching live, please say hello and let us know where you're tuning in from. And if you're watching one of the replays, please type replay so we know that you stopped by.
All right, we're going to dive in. What's happening in the restaurant marketplace? Here are the top insights of the week. First, we're going to talk about what's reshaping the industry in late 2025, okay? So we're talking about this hybrid work environment, right? It's
Okay.
entrenched now. 77% of companies operating in hybrid models and suburban dining hubs, they're booming, Rob, near these new co-working spots.
Okay.
So these savvy owners, they're just turning challenges into revenue streams, new guest behaviors, operational tweaks, and surprising cultural shifts. They're opening doors for those who are adapting fast. So we've curated the top insights from recent reports and real-time buzz, because that's a thing, perfect for buyers, sellers, or anyone plotting their next move. Buckle up, let's unpack them.
All right, you mentioned it, right? Tell me more about these community hybrid hubs.
Okay, so just this fall, we've seen this explosive growth in casual workspaces as remote and hybrid workers flock to restaurants for more than meals. So you just picture this. Professionals are plugging in for afternoon Zooms near suburban spots like those popping up in Raleigh, Durham, or Nashville. Over 180 new flexible sites have drawn eateries right to the doorstep. And it's not just suits, right? This is ideal. Gen Z and college crowds, they're ditching the libraries. They want laptop friendly tables fueled by post pandemic, really, can we say it?
Yeah.
Loneliness, driving folks to seek that third space. Talked about this months ago for connection. So QR code, got to say that fast, ordering lo-fi beats, all-day menus is productive yet chill. And one San Francisco spot nailed it with outlets galore and a 7-minute walk to Startup Central.
Wow. Another trend that's absolutely exploding this week, this month, honestly, it's been building steam all fall. It's what operators are dubbing the drive-through race, talking about major brands pouring cash into making those lanes slicker and even faster. Dual lanes for zero bottlenecks. AI voice ordering that nails your order on the first try. Automated drink stations whipping up your iced latte without a hitch. Even micro kitchens cranking out just drive-through hits to keep things laser focused. Fresh off the 2025 drive-through study, Taco Bell is rolling out voice AI to about 500 lanes. And by this year's end, just a few weeks away, Wendy's Fresh AI already shaving 22 seconds off service times at these test spots.
That's a lifetime in a
Right.
drive-through, right?
Sure is. Yeah, not just gimmicks here. These tweaks are turning peak hour chaos into clockwork.
I love it. And guess they're eating it up, pun intended. When one drive-through zips you through in under 4 minutes and the spot next door, it feels like, when's it going to end? Guess where the line's going?
Right.
Speed straight up the new loyalty magnet. That same study clocks the U.S. average at 6 minutes and 13 seconds these days. But front runners like Taco Bell, they're crushing it. 4 minutes and 30 seconds, and folks are going there for the no fuss vibe. It's like the difference between a quick coffee run and circling the block. People are voting with their tires.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. You nailed it there. Chains like McDonald's and their Google Cloud AI pilots, Chick-fil-A's precision accuracy at 93%.
They get it right at Chick-fil-A.
They
Everything.
Everything. They do it very well. And Taco Bell is pushing those limits. They're all chasing the precious seconds because in a busy rush, everyone adds up to real dollars. Think higher throughput with extra staff headaches.
Without those extra staff headaches, right?
Without.
Because AI is jumping in and doing it for them.
That's right. Even with overall drive-through traffic dipping 5 to 8% year over year as dine-in rebounds a little bit, the fast lanes stealing share from the slow ones. And for sellers, a tuned-up drive-through, well, that's instant equity. Bump your value by highlighting those AI upsells, boosting the average checks. And buyers, listen up, tweaking an existing setup for dual lanes or voice tech can spike sales 10 to 20% quickly. So no gut renovation needed. Yum Brands teaming up with NVIDIA in March to supercharge this across 61,000 spots. So the wave is cresting, it seems.
Unbelievable. And the bottom line, listen, in this race, speed and smarts, they're not optional. They're your ticket to more cars, bigger baskets, and fans that come back. So while traffic may soften overall, the winners are the ones that are making that drive-through feel effortless and fun now. So we're saying to sellers and buyers, adapt or watch your lane empty out.
All right, 2 down, 1 to go. Robin, what's the third insight this week?
Okay, another exciting trend is the way that restaurants are adapting these proven strategies from retail psychology, right?
Uh-huh.
Operators are using tactics like these limited time offers, early access menus, countdown promotions, and weekend exclusives. It's like anticipation and urgency getting the customer in the door.
So that's a little bit different. See, restaurants acting like retail brands. These strategies create a sense of scarcity, right? And excitement gets guests talking and drives higher traffic on those key days.
And the best part is just, it's pretty simple, right? A rotating weekly dish, a surprise Friday feature, a members only tasting can create this major buzz. I mean, you can unlock something with your phone not available to anyone else. So that extra spark makes the concept feel a lot more dynamic, and that restaurant will stand out in a crowded market.
Yep, and for sellers, the energy strengthens the story of the business by showing consistent engagement from the guests. For buyers, tactics like these can be turned on quickly to boost your visibility and accelerate early momentum after you take ownership.
Yes, so when brands are thinking about being super modern in their approach and using this anticipation to advantage, they're getting this powerful tool. It's impacting both traffic and profitability. All right, a lot going on. Super exciting. So now that we've talked about the marketplace, what are the opportunities available this week, Rob?
All right, let's talk about our top listings. And this week's lineup is featuring 3 strong opportunities: Florida, Texas, and Colorado, each listing representing a different style of operation, but all sharing one important advantage. They offer solid concepts, established systems, and the chance to step into ownership with confidence in today's restaurant resale market.
So whether you're looking for a franchise model, a specialty beverage concept, that's hot, or a flexible space with potential for conversion, these listings highlight the variety and strength of the restaurants entering the market right now. Remember, this perfect listing is going to give that owner a meaningful head start. So the 3 that we are featuring today tell us why restaurant resales are such an attractive path for entrepreneurs.
Okay, the first one, 32795. This is represented by Robert Gagnon in Florida.
No relation.
I knew you were going to say that. This Latin fusion restaurant is listed at $275,000, delivers a compelling mix of modern menu appeal and established community following. Location sits in a high traffic zone, providing strong visibility and consistent customer flow, and the build out supports efficient operations, the concept appealing to both dine-in and takeout guests. Buyers can continue the current model or enhance it with expanded marketing or new menu ideas.
How about a double drive-through?
Like we were just talking about. Good idea. This is an excellent match for a buyer who wants a restaurant with personality, strength in its guest base, and operational readiness from day one.
All right, we're going to move over to Texas, where listing 32643 is represented by Tamara Hamilton. It's a profitable turnkey BOA franchise listed at $199,000. It's currently absentee run, But we're talking about the specialty beverage segment, which continues to thrive, and franchise supports are giving any new owner a reliable operational foundation. So the shop, it's just attracting this wide demographic that returns again and again for a customizable drink menu. And because it's under a franchise, you get this established recipes, branding, and operations. It reduces the learning curve, right? When you're going into these restaurants as a buyer, allows for a smoother transition, streamlined, easy to manage operation. Our buyers, they're going to appreciate this one.
It sounds like a good one. And our final feature listing this week, 32611, it's represented by Allison Gregory in Colorado. This franchise bakery for sale is listed at $120,000. It offers flexibility. The buyers can keep the franchise model in place, or there's an opportunity to convert the space to their own concept. Centennial's strong residential and commuter base there, supporting steady daytime traffic, and the manageable footprint makes it an accessible entry point for first-time or expanding owners. Space layout supports smooth production and service, and the location positions a new owner well for both walk-in and pre-order business, which so many people are doing these days.
Such great opportunity. So if any of these listings caught the attention of our listeners, they would need to go to WeSellRestaurants.com. They can get financials, photos, lease information, confidential package on the business. You just put the listing number in or search. Our certified restaurant brokers are standing by ready to assist.
Those are some good listings. We
Yeah.
have some good insights
Okay.
this week. So sellers, we'll start with you. Here's a brand new insight that we're seeing across the market. Think of today's buyer as someone walking into a kitchen already in motion, right? They want to step in, stir the pot, keep the momentum going without having to rebuild the whole recipe from scratch. The listings that seem to be winning right now are the ones where sellers have taken time to tighten up the systems, streamline operations, and clearly show how the business actually runs on a day-to-day basis.
So this is why franchises sometimes have an advantage in the marketplace. But what we are saying is independent owners can do this too. So instead of spending that time focusing on the cosmetics, think more like operators. Think systemically. Show the buyers how it works under the hood.
Exactly. And one of the most important trends we're noticing is what we're calling proof of performance. Buyers want documentation that shows how the business performs during peak weeks, slow season, catering runs, or weekend rushes. When sellers can highlight consistent labor patterns and food cost management, or the predictable weekly rhythms, buyers are feeling confident and lenders respond faster as well.
Oh, that makes so much sense. Buyers want to know not only what the business earns, but how
right.
and when it earns it.
Yeah, that's the heart of it for sure. So another insight sellers should be aware of is the shift towards operational flexibility. Buyers love learning that staff are cross-trained, recipes or processes are standardized.
They should never have to ask when buying a restaurant, are the recipes included? That's what you're selling.
That's right. And the inventory routines,
Yes.
right? Those should be simple to follow. Anything that reduces the learning curve makes your listing more valuable in the eyes of every buyer.
Right. So the takeaway is super clear. Sellers who invest that time organizing their systems, not their pantry, clarifying their processes, and demonstrating consistency, we're attracting more qualified buyers and getting faster offers on those deals.
Yep. When the seller can show that the business is running smoothly without them in the building every single minute, it becomes instantly more appealing. Systems sell, right? Predictability sells, and most importantly, confidence sells.
All right. Now, buyers, here's a new insight. This one's for you. The trend we keep hearing from successful new owners is something we're calling opportunity radar. Okay, so the buyers who are winning are the ones who scan the market often, act quickly, and understand their limits. So they're not waiting for this flawless listing that checks every box. They're choosing strong fundamentals, recognizing when a deal aligns with their goals and moving forward with confidence. So they're treating the market as something to monitor consistently, not casually. And that mindset gives them a real advantage.
Interesting. They're focusing on solid locations, clean financials, and operational models that make sense. Instead of chasing that perfect scenario, like you said, they're looking for businesses with strong bones and manageable improvements. That approach keeping them from missing opportunities that other buyers are overlooking.
All right, so I've got another helpful insight. We're calling this the two-door test. So, when you look at a listing as a buyer, you picture yourself walking through the two doors. Door one, that's today. How is that business operating? Door two, what will it become under your leadership with your creativity and operational discipline? So the most successful buyers are evaluating both doors with equal clarity. They respect the current numbers, but they also see the future potential that a motivated owner can unlock.
Two doors. So the lesson, look for potential, not perfection. The goal is to identify a business that gives you a solid starting point and a clear path to growth.
Perfectly said, Rob. Buyers who prepare, they set realistic expectations and act when the right listing appears consistently, they're putting themselves in the strongest possible position because opportunities move quickly and buyers who stay engaged and ready are the ones who secure the wins.
Speaking, Robin, of strong opportunities, we'll take a moment to look at some results our clients are achieving right now.
Oh, yes. It's been a strong restaurant sales year at We Sell Restaurants, marked by some huge closings, continued success for clients in every region. So this week we're going to feature two closings that reflect everything happening in the market.
All right.
Featured listings, take them away.
Here we go. We're going to start in Alabama, where Jay Chandler.
Sweet home Alabama.
I love it. Listing 28824. Fully equipped restaurant there. Attracted buyers with its low entry price, solid infrastructure, and ready to operate layout. It was listed for nearly just under $50,000. Accessible level and delivered real value through its complete kitchen package, practical layout, and established trade area. This listing appealed to buyers who wanted an affordable path into restaurant ownership without the heavy expense of building from scratch, strong location, turnkey setup, and the ability to launch operations quickly presented the clear opportunity for a new owner who wanted to step in and start generating revenue right away.
You know, Rob, when you think about it, the average restaurant from the ground up to build, we're talking $400,000, $500,000, $600,000.
Yes.
And someone can come in and take over assets and realize their dream for under $50,000.
Yeah, less than 50, right?
It's crazy. So we're going to head to Indiana, where Ernie and Lori Kurtok sold listing 24021, a franchise ice cream shop. Even though it's winter, it was delivering more than $100,000 in benefit to the owner. That means their seller's discretionary earnings. It attracted buyers because of strong brand recognition, steady year-round sales. So the concept, great footprint, established customer base, and a model that performs well across seasons. And because it was a franchise, you have training, systems, marketing support, all those things making it a standout choice for both new and experienced operators. High visibility, consistent traffic, and strong community engagement, all those things contributed to its strong performance, and that positioned it for buyers as a smart investment. So Ernie and Lori, amazing team. They work closely with everyone, offering clear communication, an accurate review of the financials, and the seamless transition. That's what certified restaurant brokers do, so the new owner stepped into a successful and well-supported operation.
Well done. And these closings highlight the value of partnering with experienced brokers who understand restaurant operations, the market pricing, and the deal process. When strong businesses meet the right buyers with the right guidance, successful outcomes follow.
So, if you are a seller and considering putting your business on the market, connect with a certified restaurant broker at WeSellRestaurants.com. Our team, they do it all, right? They're going to evaluate the business, prepare the documentation, position the listing, market, bring in the buyers. It just goes on and on.
Yeah, they work very hard. And so now it's time for one of our favorite parts of the week, hot new listings, where we highlight the newest opportunities hitting the market, giving buyers a first look at concepts with strong potential and ready-to-go operations. So if you're exploring restaurant ownership or searching for your next investment, these fresh new listings are a great place to start.
All right, we're going to begin in Dunwoody, Georgia with listing 32357. This is represented by Nick Porhasson. So this is so interesting. It's an AKC certified kosher mobile food truck. It's listed at 110,000, offers a unique combination of mobility. This specialty certification is so important and low operating costs. So it's fully equipped, ready to serve festivals, corporate campuses, neighborhoods, private events. So the kosher certification really does expand access across community gatherings and catered functions that a lot of other operators they
That's
can't
right.
reach it,
That's
right?
Yeah.
So this is a strong choice for buyers that are seeking a flexible business with strong demand and such little overhead, right? You just
Yeah.
drive it where you want it to be.
I think it sounds fun. I know it's a lot of work. Food trucks are a lot of work, but I think it sounds really fun.
Well, Food Network makes them look fun with all those TV shows.
That's right. All right, so next we're going to head to Columbia, South Carolina. It's listing 32302, and it's represented by one of our newest franchise partner, Ronald Pereira.
I love it.
Yep. This high volume Asian restaurant with a full bar is listed at 249,000. It sits in a growing trade area and it supports consistent traffic. The restaurant offers generous seating, a bar that boosts evening and weekend sales, and a kitchen designed for efficient high volume production. With established systems and a loyal guest base, it's a compelling option for buyers seeking a full service operation with strong performance.
Listen, you start serving alcohol, you can't go wrong. Lots of profit.
Yeah, and full service is strong.
Right, absolutely. Okay, so to recap, we're talking about Georgia and a specialty certified mobile food truck, which you can move anywhere you want to in the country. South Carolina, new full service Asian restaurant with bar, strong sales drivers, and